I hope you're doing well. Today we will see which celebrity was made visibly uncomfortable by the host in a talk show. This video is brought to you by the Question Response channel, the channel where you will find the answer to everything. I thank Angel Santiago, Eleanor E., Amanda Eastham and Whitmore for sharing their views on this matter with us.
The irony was lost on Jimmy Kimmel the night he interviewed Joaquin Phoenix about Joker. Kimmel, in his standard "I am killing it, you're on the show, this is a show, you get to meet me, look at me" interview process, begins to ask the common questions, talking for his guests after asking them questions. The interview starts well enough. Kimmel laughs, the audience laughs, Phoenix chuckles, classic late-night talk show type stuff. I really loved hearing Joaquin's responses as he came across as completely genuine as he normally does. Countering some of Kimmel's sillier questions with tasteful sarcasm, the interview continues as most interviews do. There was one moment, however, where you can visibly see Joaquin Phoenix become uncomfortable after one of Kimmel's ribs. Kimmel goes on about the dancing scene in Joker set to Hildur Guonadottir's exceptional score. Joaquin really opened up talking about his previous experiences with dancing in his youth. Kimmel jokes that Joaquin was dancing with a cardboard cutout. This is where the awkwardness begins to the point of infuriation. To top it off, Kimmel plays an outtake from the film showing Joaquin frustrated with someone on set. This was, in fact, a joke on everyone, but the dancing thing stuck really hard. There was no faking Joaquin's physical response after Kimmel's joke about his dancing. Quote. "Playing my video, inviting me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me." That moment of the interview really stuck out to me and still sticks out to me today. The visible discomfort Phoenix displayed shows how important the dancing he did in his youth was, even if he wasn't performing for anyone but himself. Look, I know some of you will say, he is an actor, he is thin-skinned, let him get over it already. And I do think he got over it rather quickly. Those few moments of discomfort go to show what dancing really meant to Joaquin Phoenix. I respect him for breaking character on the show and letting the world know how important it was to him. P.S. Eric Andre hit the nail on the head when he hosted Kimmel on his spoof of late-night talk shows. "I am killing it, you're on the show, this is a show, you get to meet me, look at me." It was clearly a playful slight on Kimmel and how he chooses to run his show, but there is a grain of truth in every joke.
The following answer is from Eleanor E.
Justin Bieber. We all know that Ellen is the queen of making people uncomfortable. But this one is really stupid. At that time, Justin's nudes were leaked. And Ellen had no problem with putting his nudes in front of all the audience on national television. His nudes, guys. His nudes. And you can obviously see how uncomfortable Justin was feeling. And let's not forget how she forced Mariah Carey to drink alcohol so that she can confirm she was pregnant. And also that time where she asked BTS if they have ever hooked up with a fan. Ellen is the queen of making guests uncomfortable at her show.
We continue with Amanda Eastham's answer.
How about beyond uncomfortable and downright enraged? Mila Jovovich. In 2002, Jovovich was among several guests on the French chat show Tout le monde en parle, Everybody's Talking. Prior to filming, talk shows are usually advised on what subjects a guest might prefer to avoid discussing, but as we've seen in several cases in previous answers, some hosts don't give a rip. Thierry Ardisson, the program's host, has developed a reputation of not speaking well towards female guests. Jovovich, promoting the first Resident Evil film, attempted to maintain her goofy persona and play along, but Ardisson's questions about her past were getting under her skin. The final straw was when he entered forbidden territory, bringing up the subject of her father's criminal past and jail time. After replying in affirmative on Bogic Jovovich's imprisonment, Miller tossed a drink and stormed off the set. On other occasions, Miller has discussed the subject of her father in a much calmer and more patient atmosphere, though to be fair, the interviews were far less combative and disrespectful. When asked about her appearance on Everybody's Talking, she called Ardisson rude and flippant.
The next answer is from Whitmore.
Hi, Nicole Scherzinger caught Conan O'Brien staring at her breasts and called him out on it in an interview. Nicole is known for having a top-shaped body, which she doesn't shy away from showing, and that night she was wearing this dress. They start the interview talking about the X Factor, in which she was a judge that year, and she told him how much she loved him and they spoke about how tight her dress was, which she said made her feel like a sausage. He then asked her about Simon Cowell and his eyes went down and she caught him looking at her breasts. He apologized multiple times and in a joking manner said, "Let's be real for a second, you didn't think I was gonna look down there?" Then she started talking about Simon Cowell's men breasts, and started demonstrating on her own breasts, which made Conan have to look again. "Now I have to look down. Because not only are you naked but now you're rubbing them." Then they started talking about how women like men's breasts and the conversation went back on track. How did she expect him to not take a peek when he had the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls wearing a sausage dress in front of him? Even a straight woman would look. Even my girlfriend was impressed. Thank you for reading.
This is the end of the video. I hope you have more answers. I hope the video has you more. If so, you can subscribe and activate the bell to miss any video. Also remember to leave a like. Friends, it's now the end of this video. Remember to leave a comment to tell us if these answers are more for you. See you soon.